So hello guys and welcome to this video. Today we're gonna be checking out the developer update for today's March 28th. It seems that we have gotten some information about the next update changes. So yeah, let's take a look. Let's see. It seems that we're gonna have some major updates for the twins, which we kinda knew about already, but I guess we'll dive in into that, and some perk changes as well, with maybe some decent changes for the layout of Haddonfield as well. Let's see. So first we have the twins. We have 3 changes and 2 new interactions, it seems. Let's see. Reduce the time it takes to switch back to Charlotte to 1.5 seconds. Wow. Interesting. Reduce the time it takes to unbind Victor to 0.75 seconds from 1, and reduce the time it takes to charge Victor's pounds to 0.85 from 1. Wow. Not bad. It seems that they're trying to make it more smooth to try and change between Victor and Charlotte, so that's a nice change, honestly. I always found that playing twins made it like a bit slow in the switch character department, because you kinda sometimes it didn't even work, I guess, because I'm not sure really, but yeah, not bad, honestly. A really welcoming change so far. Let's see. We have the new added the ability to recall Victor at any point while he's unbound. Wow, this is one of the changes that I'm gonna feel the most, I think, because I honestly really never bothered to understand how sometimes I wasn't able to change back into Victor or Charlotte, like in some situations, like it made a really weird sound and it didn't allow me to change back sometimes. So yeah, I really like this change. Let's see, the other one added the ability to change between Victor and Charlotte near a hog survivor. Oh my god. So basically they just removed the restrictions of changing back or changing characters with this killer. Nice. Definitely something that kind of pushed me off playing the twins most of the time. I really didn't like that kind of little thing that made you lose quite a bit of time sometimes, and you still need to add the recovery time of the change back to Charlotte or Victor. So yeah, you ended up wasting some precious seconds that you don't have most of the time. So it seems that the face cam meter is gonna work with Victor as well, or Charlotte if they are close to the hook, even though they might be in dormant state. So that's really nice as well. Nice. Let's see. They changed some add-ons as well. Doesn't seem that they listed them, so I guess we'll have to see in the patch notes in the future. But let's see another change. Victor's bounce no longer latches onto healthy survivors. Wait, what? So they removed the mechanic completely? Wow. Not gonna lie, that seems kind of lazy fix, honestly, because I mean, why not make it so you could just retrieve Victor, even though it's attached to one survivor. Instead, they're just gonna make it so you just hit them, and that's it. Damn, that's kind of boring. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Another change: Victor can no longer be kicked after successful bounces which do not latch onto a survivor. Wait. Why did they needed to add this if we know that it no longer latches here? So weird. So basically, they're still gonna be able to kick them, but only on missed attacks, I guess. Which makes sense, I guess. Not bad. I still not sure about this change, honestly. I really like this mechanic. Maybe they could have changed it a bit to make it interesting. Maybe add a mini game. So if the survivor kinda loses the struggle there, you get another health state. I don't know, maybe. Yes, that's just one thing I could think of in the moment right now. So, oh well. Let's see. We have new new mechanic, I guess. Victor Pounce now latches onto survivors when they are put into the dying state. Oh, okay. Other survivors can crush Victor during this to help the dying survivor. Victor will automatically return to Charlotte after 20 seconds. So they made it so they latch onto the hit that puts them into dying state, but I mean with the purpose of making it harder for the survivors to heal them, I guess. But then again, it's only 20 seconds, and if you are pretty far away and another survivor comes to help them, with that it's gonna be even lower. Which might make them so they can get a heal, probably. It's all gonna depend, I guess, in the distance of where Charlotte is when you put someone on the dying state where with Victor, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this change, honestly. If you automatically change into Charlotte when you get somewhere down or someone down, maybe will be fast enough, I guess. Let's see. Another new change: while Victor is attached to a survivor or holding a survivor in a locker, Charlotte gains 10% haste effect. Oh, okay. This effect will be lost prematurely if Charlotte hits a survivor. Okay, so they made it so you still have a nice bonus to try and get back to the survivor you down, so it's not too bad. 10% might be enough to make it towards the down survivor without them getting a heal in time. Maybe they have for the people they will, but that's a very specific build. You have to be going against. Let's see, they remove this mechanic. Let's see, survivors near Victor will, while his latch onto another survivor, are no longer revered by killer instinct. Oh, wow. Interesting. So basically you are not gonna be able to see if someone is healing or trying to save the down survivor with that. Was it really necessary to remove this, honestly? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let me read I guess the logic about this. Previously, the twins' power heavily encouraged slugging. Okay, living survives in the dying state since Victor could chain together bounces on multiple injured survivors. Only bounce a single healthy one. Furthermore, survivors could often save each other before Charlotte could make it to them. We have flipped this around. Victor will now be much more effective at injuring multiple survivors and instead assist Charlotte, who now moves faster while Victor is latched on. Um, in picking up the survivors, oh, never mind. So this adds to that, I see. This makes it possible for Victor to both injure and down a survivor without being forced to switch back to Charlotte in between. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, honestly. I mean, sure, I can understand the thought about this, at least from the new Pounds latch mechanic, but them removing the killer instinct notification, I don't really understand it too much. I guess that can help a bit with the logging part, but then again, you can just let Victor nearby the... Oh, actually, you can't anymore since it latches to people. Yeah, okay, I understand that now. So basically, they removed it so you don't have the chance to down someone, leave the Victor there, and know if someone's trying to pick them up with the killer instinct radius. A bit sad though. I usually use this mechanic at least, but I think for my playstyle it's not gonna change too much my experience, because I used to just use Victor to spot survivors or defend places. Not much for chasing, I guess. So not too bad. Let's see. The visual terror radius accessibility setting will now include Victor's grants. I'm interested to see how this is gonna work, and if this is gonna be a thing. Hopefully this is not a thing that's added to Chucky hidey hole ability. Hopefully, we'll see. Victor will now glow red whenever he's vulnerable to being crushed. Well, another kinda visual update to make it more evident for the survivor to know where to kick them. Not bad. Interesting changes. At least these ones are the ones I care most about, because this is a big part of what reason I have for not playing the twins much. Really didn't like the response of the killer, I guess. So yeah, nice changes, at least in this part. I don't agree with this, but I understand it. And the other Victor bounce into latching on putting survivors into dying state, I understand as well, since they're trying to remove the slugging mechanic or the slugging playstyle for the twins. Really curious to see what people are gonna be playing now, because it seems that sure, you're gonna be strong in chase with Victor, but you need to have maybe some decent mobility with Charlotte to make sure you I guess get something out of the downs, because sure, you're gonna have the 10% haste, but is that gonna be enough? We will see. So let's see, another change to the blight. Let's see, improve collision detection to reduce cases where the blight slides off objects. Wait, is this gonna make the I guess the weird mechanic that the blight has when they use a couple of roach attacks in a row to make you slide off a wall, I guess? I wonder. Let's see. It could be frustrating to slide off an object you were trying to bump into an end. To bump into and end your rush prematurely. We have improved the collision detection to make the blight rush more consistent. This also fixes an issue which allowed the blight to incorrectly slide along obstacles and launch around tighter corners than intended. Yeah, that might remove that the way that work, I guess. Interesting. I really like this, honestly. I never liked that mechanic. Never thought it was an intended thing that the devs tried to do. So hopefully, if I understand this correctly, that removes that scenario. Also happy to see that we're gonna have reduced cases when you just slide off the objects that you try to hit. I thought this was an issue around map, I guess, collision from the objects, not a blight collision detections issue. So yeah, I always thought it was I guess an issue that kinda came with some maps like the Mount Ormond, that you kinda just didn't even hit some objects in some snow, I guess some little snow terrain that you could see. Sometimes they didn't have the collision effect. So yeah, I always thought it was around the map, not the killer, I guess. But yeah, hopefully this makes it a little less frustrating for blind players. Let's see, Haddonfield medium update. Oh, let's see, change updated map layout and reduce the overall size. Nice. Not gonna lie, there is a part of Haddonfield that is tied to the main building and the side of a park, I guess, which can make a pretty nasty 3-gen location, which they kind of change a bit, but you can still make it somehow now with the layout that they changed a bit ago. I'm wondering if the reduce of the overall size is gonna make it even easier. Hopefully not. I guess we'll have to see. Let's see. They reduce the length of hedges and fences to create more openings. So basically, they remove the idea of having really long fences that you are kind of forced to loop around to try and catch some survivors. Really nice change. Really like it. Let's see. Really don't need to read that. Another change. Adjusted to various houses to reduce the strength of strong loops. So no real specifics around that. I'm gonna guess they removed some windows on the houses that had like some entrance into a window to the right and another entrance on the other side to a window to the left. So yeah, I'm hopeful that that's the reduce strength from those loops. We'll see. Another change is gonna be reduce the number of houses in the map. I wonder if this is houses that you're able to enter or just houses in general. Oh, there we go. Never mind. So they removed the overall number of houses and they made it all available for entering. Nice. Really, I guess, nice change to make it more immersive. Because it was really weird to see some houses that you can really get into, so that's nice to see. I don't feel any change from this mostly. I think some changes into the generator placement here and this tile with the palette makes it that you can run around this car and or this car, so kinda strong honestly, but it's a short kind of loop, or I guess medium size, so not too bad. You can just pretty much get 2 or maybe 3 if you're lucky loops here at most. But yeah, interesting. We can see much from this. I see a couple of houses. I think this one to the right is the main building, which still has the police car the same spot. I think a bit to the right maybe. They remove a couple of cars maybe that they were nearby that police car, and they added a lot more normal cars in the middle. Interesting. I guess we'll have to see when they release this patch. They added more, or they added pallets and locker along the edge of the map. So they already had some pallets around the edge of the map, but they were not that strong of a pallet. Like they had one that spawned in the back of a house that had a generator spawn that kind of gets into a really short loop where you really always pretty much had the ability to get a hit there for free. And the other one was the one that's kinda I guess tiled in the tile of a little house that has some bushes in the side that kinda had a little window as well to try and bolt, I think. Oh, and the other one was the one that was at the back of the main building as well, that also had a little shelter with a pallet in the side with a table, I think. Let's see, they changed a couple of more things. They updated the street tiles to feature more pallet loops, so pretty much what we can see here. We can see one tile here with some cars, another one at the far back. I think the one on the right is the same. If I remember correctly, is a car into some bushes that kind of leads to a garage or the house that you can go down sometimes, or that it has a basement stuff. or a lower floor, I should say, because the basement is on the main building mostly. And the other one is adjust pallet loops in park tiles. Park tiles. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Don't know what it means. To adjust the pallet loops in park tiles. Honestly, like sure, they made it so they added more loops in the middle side. Maybe this means that it's around to the... Oh, never mind. I was thinking about... Yeah, never mind. I'm dumb. So yeah, the park, they were talking about the park itself, not the parking spots I was thinking about for some reason. Oh my god. Yeah, never mind. The park tiles, so they basically change the two pallets that spawn in the really long sides of the park or edges of the park that were around some bushes. No pictures though, so we really can comment more about that, I guess. But what I see here is that they're trying to make some medium to side loops in the middle, so you don't have to I guess just run into the buildings to try and get good distance from the killer. You can just run around the middle and try to waste time, maybe get a pallet stun or wait for a hit and then move into the other side of the map. So yeah, basically they nerfed the buildings and they buffed or changed the tiles on the middle of the map and some of the outside areas like the park. I guess we'll see. We have a change as well for the decisive strike. We knew that this was coming. Let's see what it's about. They increased the stun duration to 5 seconds. What? Why? Isn't this the same as it was when it was first released? I'm really curious. I'm actually gonna see if I can find that real quickly. Give me a sec. Alright, I found it. So it seems like, yeah, the first one, or at least the first patch that we have here, to see the records about the time you stunned the killer was 5 seconds, as I remember correctly. Damn, that's that's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Let's see the new thing that they added. Added a new stabbing animation when the decisive strike is used successfully. So nothing really about the gameplay or nothing related to that. So only a buffed on the stun duration. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with this, honestly. Hopefully it's not too bad and we see a lot of people running decisive strike. Kinda makes it way too hard to sometimes get some wins against some really strong people, so yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see how it feels. I understand that they're trying to make or compensate for the duration you are kind of stuck in place when you stun or first drop from the killer's shoulder, but I'm not sure this is the correct number, I guess. Oh well, I guess we'll see. They change adrenaline as well. Let's see, adrenaline no longer activates if you are hooked when the gates are powered. This is a really nice change. It honestly didn't make any sense for adrenaline to be making effect when you are under the hook. When I guess you had some survivor at the end, just when they finished the last gen, and they had adrenaline and they just get saved and they are healthy. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Kinda defies a bit of logic, I guess, for me. And made it a bit frustrating as well. Kinda like that. At least it's only when the gates are powered, so people no, never mind. I was thinking that they were gonna be able to use it and some other situations, but yeah, adrenaline only pops when all gens are done, so that's basically this. So yeah, really weird wording, made me a bit confused, but that's a me problem, so don't pay any attention to that. Let's just continue. Adrenaline no longer causes you to wake up when facing the nightmare. Oh, nice. Okay, I guess a little buff to the nightmare against adrenaline. Nothing too crazy, honestly. I guess they just remove the really strong side of adrenaline when you're in the situation that you get hooked. When all the gens are done, I guess, or while the gens are done. Interesting. Ultimate weapon. Let's see the changes. Now reveal survivor's aura instead of causing them to scream. Oh my god, that's such a nice change. I was kind of thinking that they should have made it like that from the beginning. Like scream, sure, you can see their position for a bit, but yeah, it's not that useful at all. I guess we'll see how many seconds is gonna be showing you the aura of the survivor. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Reduce activation time to 15 seconds was 30 seconds. So it's a bit of a trade-off, I guess. So you're gonna be able to see the aura of survivors, but you'll have less time to try and get value out of that. 15 seconds, still some decent time to get to at least maybe 1/4 of the map, so not bad. Maybe a bit less, depends of the map, I guess, but for really short or really small maps, gonna be a bit more powerful, like maybe the game, for example. Let's see, increase cooldown to 80, 70 and 60 seconds. Was 40, 35 and 30. So increase cooldown, so now you're gonna pretty much be able to use it every 1 minute instead of 30 seconds, and for a period of 15 seconds only. Not bad. We still don't know how many seconds the auras is gonna be shown to the killer, so that's something we will need to wait and see. Let's see, they did some changes to the emblem. system. Oh, only one. They remove the ability to lose a pip. Oh my god. So basically, rank doesn't matter as always have pretty much. So made it a bit easier for people to get to rank 1. So a lot of more people can get, I guess, more blood points every month. And make so they made the emblem system less stressful. I don't know about that, honestly. Like, what's the stressful part about the emblem system? I feel like, sure, if you're trying to peep every game, you're gonna feel a bit discouraged, I guess. But that's just a game. You can't be expecting to win every single game. And sure, sometimes you escape and don't peep, that's for sure. But this change, just gonna make it so you don't kinda regress the little progress you make, but not really improve the way you're rewarded for playing what the emblem system wants you to play, I guess. Could change, but yeah, I don't know about this, I guess, making less stressful. I never really felt stressful, I guess, about the emblem system for a while, honestly. Ever since they changed the first emblem system, I didn't feel any stress at all. It was pretty much easy to peep if you just play the game normally. Or, oh well, another thing to not worry about, I guess, so that's a plus. Some store major update, interesting. Let's see, visual overhaul to entire store menu, added special tabs to highlight items that are on sale, added collections tab to find cosmetics from a specific collection, added bundles containing multiple items at a discounted price, Killer Mori animations can now be viewed in the store, and added a weekly gift that can be claimed for free. Wow, that's so nice. This looks okay, I guess. I really don't like the poses here. In a perfect world, I would like to see them in 3D. But that's something not even really popular games have, like League of Legends. They still have only art from the skins you want to get, I guess, and you need to resort to viewing the models in the internet, I guess, instead of the client itself. But at least this shows you the entire 3D model just in a normal pose and no real ability to move it around and check it out for yourself. It's okay. Like I said, I really don't like the pose, but I'm gonna guess this is like an work in progress, so it might change a bit. We see that they have over 2 million points. Not sure if that's gonna be a change as well. Maybe it's not, and they just didn't bother to make it a limit there. Really nice art, kinda 3D into maybe an art filter or something like that. Looks okay. I always thought that they needed to add a filter for the collections or the type of skins that you are able to buy, so that's nice. I'm not really a buyer of skins much, if I'm honest, but it's a nice change to just, I guess, browse more effectively the store. So yeah, not bad. And the archives, let's see, new times and their respective reefs will now open at the same time as the update. New reef bundle option, which grants the premium reef rewards and a 20-tier head start at a discounted price. Really don't care about that. This is a nice change, I guess, for the purpose of saving some time, but yeah, nothing too crazy. And that's gonna be it. Nice. So basically, major changes to the twin. Like I said, I pretty much like all these changes. Not a fan of not being able to see the killing instinct on people that you down, or people that you down, I guess, but since they're trying to get rid of the slugging mechanic, makes sense. Like we said, the blight change, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully this makes the blight a bit less stressful to play in terms of just sliding off objects, I guess. Haddonfield changes, we need to wait and see as well. Hopefully the map size reduce. The reduce of the map size is not too bad for the survivor side in terms of making it so the killer kinda have a really easy time patrolling gens, but we'll have to wait and see. Not a fan of these styles, honestly. They feel a bit too easy to run against most of the killers. Maybe against Huntress or Deathslinger is gonna be a bit rough for the survivor, but yeah, against most of the normal basic attack killers, gonna be a bit rough. You'll have to just take the loop of 3 or 2 loops and into a pallet drop or pallet stun if the survivor are good. So a bit too strong, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. The decisive strikes change. This is kind of insane, honestly. Hopefully we are not able to see a lot of people, I guess, running the decisive strike. We still have the only one use per trial. Of the decisive strike, at least. That's something that helps the killer a bit. But yeah, what's gonna happen if every single survivor has decisive strike? Are you just gonna have to chase them 3 times? After you hook them once for you to get them on death hook? Yeah, I'm not sure about this, honestly. Hopefully it's not as bad as I think. That's all I'm gonna say, I guess. Adrenaline change, really nice. Takes off some frustration stuff that happens when you hook a survivor, or when you had a survivor hooked and they finish all the gens. So that's not bad. And the ultimate weapon, we will have to wait and see for the aura reveal time. So yeah, the emblem system, I really don't care. And the store, like I said, nice change, but I really don't buy skins at all, so it's okay, I guess. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. I'm honestly a bit surprised about the decisive strike change. I was thinking that they were gonna be nerfing the perk, honestly, but they end up buffing it. Twins, hopefully they are they feel nicer to play, and the blight as well. So yeah, uh, that's gonna be it. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one, I guess. Bye bye.